What does it mean to live a truly meaningful life? Is it power, wealth, or success? Confucius believed it was none of these. Instead, he dedicated his life to a single mission, teaching people how to cultivate wisdom, virtue, and harmony in both themselves and society. His ideas, born over 2,500 years ago, still shape the way we think about leadership, ethics, and personal growth today. Stay with me, because Confucius's mindset may just change the way you see the world and yourself. Confucius was born in 551 BCE in the state of Lu in what is now China. He grew up in poverty, but possessed an unshakable curiosity. Even as a child, he was fascinated by history, ethics, and the idea of moral duty. Instead of playing with toys, he would reenact religious rituals, pondering the deeper meanings behind them. Unlike rulers and generals, who shaped history through force, Confucius sought to shape it through wisdom. He dedicated himself to learning everything he could, believing that self-cultivation was the key to improving society. His early studies led him to a powerful realization: a just and harmonious world begins with individuals who practice self-discipline and integrity. As he grew older, Confucius became a teacher, traveling from state to state, advising rulers on how to govern with wisdom and fairness. He believed leadership wasn't about power, it was about setting an example. He often said, "To rule a country, first cultivate yourself." His teachings were built on a simple but profound idea: virtue is the foundation of a strong society. He emphasized 5 key virtues. First, benevolence, treat others with kindness and compassion. Second, ritual and respect, honor traditions, and maintain discipline in all actions. Third, righteousness, do what is morally right, even when it is difficult. Fourth, wisdom, seek knowledge and understanding to make sound decisions. Fifth, integrity and trustworthiness, stay true to your word and principles. His mindset was not about seeking external rewards, but about mastering oneself. He famously said, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." Confucius faced countless hardships. He was often ignored by rulers, misunderstood by the powerful, and even exiled. But instead of seeing himself as a failure, he saw himself as a guardian of wisdom. His beliefs about himself shaped his resilience and unwavering commitment to his teachings. First, he believed character was more important than status. Confucius wasn't born into wealth or power, but he believed that true greatness came from personal integrity, not birthright. He taught that anyone, regardless of background, could cultivate wisdom and virtue. Second, he saw himself as a guide, not a ruler. While many sought power, Confucius sought to influence those in power. He believed his role was to teach, to inspire, and to plant seeds of wisdom that would grow for generations. He believed learning was a lifelong journey. Even in his later years, Confucius continued to study, stating, "At 15, I set my heart on learning. At 30, I stood firm. At 40, I had no doubts. At 50, I knew the mandate of heaven. At 60, my ear was attuned. At 70, I could follow my heart's desire without crossing the line." His self-perception, as a lifelong student, a moral guide, and a believer in character over status, allowed him to endure challenges and create a philosophy that would last for millennia. Confucius didn't live to see his teachings fully accepted, but his ideas went on to shape China, Japan, Korea, and much of the world. His belief in self-cultivation, discipline, and ethical leadership continues to inspire leaders, scholars, and seekers of wisdom today. He reminds us that success isn't about riches or power, it's about the kind of person you become. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, am I cultivating wisdom, virtue, and resilience, or am I letting the world shape me instead? The choice is yours.